during our intermission, where is my thing? Where did it go?
You're not live for some reason.
Oh.
Alright, we had 2 bidwers for this game before entering. One was for the file name and one was for the game language. I think that was what you were going for?
Yes. Are we? Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's back. Good. Welcome back to Bingothon Summer 2026. My name is still Floa. Yes, and we are still raising money for Doctors Without Borders. And if you so want, you can donate by typing in !donate in chat. Now, I finally found my tab because we did receive a $5 anonymous donation in the intermission, which is going towards the German language, saying, dieses Bingo ist nun Eigentum der Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
Okay. I did not understand that, and I know I will repeat myself. I said it last time Nitro Speedrun we streamed a German marathon. Je ne parle toujours pas allemand. I still don't speak German.
That's okay, I do.
Good. Well, you will understand what happens in the game because it's going to be your language. Now, what is the file name though?
The file name is :3.
Oh yeah, the smiley. Well, the double dot is not available here. So I'm going to pick the closest there is, which will be the colon, and 3. So yeah, it's a wink. Yeah, I did specify in the submit the limitations. We do have some symbols. We don't have the double dot, unfortunately, but we do have. How do you call that in English?
Colon.
Like a comma?
Comma, yeah, comma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is different than a virgule. Okay, so if everyone's happy with the winking smiley, we can go whenever you are all ready. I am ready. My tracker
Yep,
is ready.
I'm good on my end
body
too.
is ready.
Alright.
Just one question real quick
Yes.
about the Beat Vati incentive.
Yes.
Can we leave that open during the run, or...?
It's done at the end. Basically,
Okay, then we'll leave it open during the run, and
so Beat
we tell
Vati
people
is
you can still donate towards it.
Yes, basically we are, if it's met, we are going to be the final boss, which will trigger the credits. So basically it's replace the winning condition by beating Vati after Blackout. Is that okay?
Exactly.
Alright.
Okay, we are all ready?
Alright.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, oh, okay, we will start time when I get through the stairs. I pressed A, okay. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes.
I am ready.
Okay. Then please, by all means, do the countdown.
Right, let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck!
Alright, so I reveal
Alright.
my bingo board and I see some interesting things. Oh, and I see some interesting items. I have a sword, that's rare.
That's very good in the start, actually.
Okay. Item from Krenelwitz Cave, 99 bomb bag, 1 droplet small key. We do have key sanity enabled, so it's not necessarily going to be droplets. All locations
Gotcha.
from Krenel. When you have these types of goals, the number is not really accurate because it dates from when the board was created many years ago with different settings. So those goals, treat them as do all locations in this area. The number is not always accurate. Shield. Can you read them for me, please?
You want me to read what?
The goals.
Oh, goals. Okay. So we have item from Colonel Mitz Cave, 99 bomb bag, 1 Temple of Droplets small key, all 32 Mount Krenel locations.
Okay.
Shield. Item from Syrup, the witch.
Yes.
2 FOW small keys. Item from Greyblade.
Okay. Okay.
Graveyard Key. Item from Figurine House.
Okay.
Kill Georg.
Nice.
Kill a Bulldozer.
Okay. 3 bottles.
3 bottles. Hylio Beanstalk. Kill an Acro Bandit. Fast Spin. 4 POW small keys.
That's fast spin. So we do have grubbable items enabled, so with a boomerang or ghost jar I can just collect items from afar.
Yeah. A lot of the Minish community got a reminder of that the other day, so. But Kilo Scizor Beetle is another one.
Okay.
Item from Ghost King. Floating item from Ruins.
Okay.
DHC Stone King.
Oh, come on.
A book.
Okay.
All 30 Hyrule Field locations. And 1 element.
Okay, that's Darko Castle. So we do have the text on the bottom left enabled. So the text boxes are going to be in German. The text on the bottom left is custom made, so it's always going to be in English. It's good for restreamers, and in any way I do have my auto tracker enabled in case I need to check the amount of keys.
Yeah. So starting out, like there's a lot of checks to start this game. With basically all the fusions already completed and all the obscure locations. This game has like so many checks to start out with. Honestly, it's just kind of constant checking the entire playthrough of this randomizer.
About the obscure locations you mentioned, there are 3 categories. Basically, the common point is collectible items. Items which have flags that says, okay, you collected them, they don't respawn. So they are unique. Those are randomized. This includes digging items with the mold mitts, underwater items that you get with the flippers, and item in pots. On the side you have what we call Rupee Mania. Each rupees which have a collectible flag is randomized. That's the grotto you saw at the beginning. 15 rupees in 1 locations, that's 15 items.
Yep. And there's a lot more other areas in the game that have a whole bunch of rupees or obscure locations that have a lot of digging spots. So it would be a prime area for us to check and see what kind of items are where.
So you see, I have all 30 Hyrule Field locations. Well, basically, do all locations in Hyrule Field, which is both north and south. That means I cannot skip any item in those 2 areas, and that means when I see a freestanding item, so an item you can see, even if it's not required, I have to pick it up to be valid for the goal.
Yep.
Okay, one of the funniest setting. You see that golden enemy? It's a check. Which is why I made myself the free boomerang, because they're just so annoying otherwise.
Yeah, and some of the golden enemies later in the game can get really annoying, like Tactites, so...
Okay, money, that's great. Okay, element check. So, whatever dungeon is on the mountain does not have an element. Wind runes, no element. And in the forest, no element. And why am I saying whatever dungeon is in those areas? Because that means, you guessed it, we have Dungeon Entrance Shuffle. This is not going to be Darko Castle. This is Temple of Droplets.
Ooh, droplets.
Without the boss key, I only have 1 check in there.
Yeah. But when you do get boss key for this dungeon, it unlocks a lot.
Yeah, especially if you have the flippers, because you have a lot of underwater items.
Yep. I would say at least 80% the seeds that have the flippers and obscure checks on, you find something good in the water.
So, you see that enemy? That's a bulldozer.
And you killed one.
Yep. There are Skissel's Beetle in there as well, but they are much further. I do not have access to it yet. So that's a quick warp. We have an option to quickly get to the last transition with the area name appearing, which saves us a lot of time. We also have a home warp if needed.
Yeah, the home warp is very useful.
Yeah, in case you soft lock especially. That's an Acro Bandit, though I think we... Oh, we had an Acro Bandit. Good thing I did.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. Okay, and this is one of the main mechanics in Minish Cap. It's Minish because you are mini-sized. Yes, I know, shocking.
And some features like with the Minish, recently that you could, when you get Pegasus boots in this game, you can now use Pegasus boots while Minish, so it's very useful.
Yes. Remember, in the vanilla game, you had to equip the boots to use it. The randomizer is nice. They give you boots on L, and you can use them as Minish.
Yep. Just makes the process a lot quicker, trying to get it done as quick as you can.
Okay, I don't have the moments to dig in the caves, I don't have the capable flippers to...
Ooh, that's the check.
away.
Graveyard key.
Yup, that's something I do want. Oh, yeah, that's something else that I did not necessarily want. Nope, wrong one. This one. So, Javelins is one way to enter the dungeon in the forest. You can either enter if you have the flippers, because you can cross this patch of water, or the
Okay, real quick, Wolf, could you lower your mic volume, please? It's very loud compared to Rom's.
yeah, I can lower his volume a bit. Since that's something I do from my side. Okay, I lowered his volume quite a bit.
Okay. I lowered my mic on my end a little bit too.
That's because I'm streaming my screen to you, so yeah. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Okay, I do have to grab the pieces of Hertz early on, because there's a check that unlocks when you reach 10 Hertz, which is Waveblade's check at Lake Ilia.
Yeah.
One of the swordsmen. Yeah, they all have different names, and there's one on the board, it's Greyblade. Do you remember which one Greyblade is?
Pretty sure Greyblade's a lot. Isn't it like the last one?
Nope. It's the one at Mont Crenel. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Fortress is non-elemental. And I think I cannot
Yeah.
do anything in there besides this check.
So for this dungeon, in vanilla game, you need to get kinstones to access this dungeon. But that is a huge check that he just found. So
Okay, you go there with one check available and it has your progression. Classic Minish Cap Randomizer.
yeah, very much actually. So Flippers unlocks a lot of checks in this game. That honestly probably opened up most of the overworld. So
Not yet. For instance, I still don't have access to the lake, which is where you want to use the flippers. But I can access this
Yeah.
area with a goal up there. Okay, bomb bag is
Ooh.
nice.
yes, it is.
Golden Act rocks are easy because you can just align yourself in diagonal and spam the sword.
Yeah, they're probably the easiest out of the gold enemies.
And there we have Syrup the Witch.
Yep, which is another one on the board.
Yep. That's 50 rupees for 60 rupees.
She has the best deals around.
Yeah, I lost 10 rupees for the goal. Okay, courtesy of Open Fusions, where all Kingston fusions with the color red, blue and green are done before the run. We have access to the entirety of the Goron Cave, which in vanilla is a big side quest.
It takes a while.
Yeah, but there you have access to both chests. No, I didn't want to save. I don't even understand what's on the screen when I save.
At least we know this game by heart, so...
Okay, nice roll lift. You! I don't like you! No one likes you! The Golden Roper is among the worst enemies with the Golden Tektites.
I would say this is one of the worst areas for golden enemies, just because of all the combination of enemies around you.
Yeah, the Echo Bandits here. Okay. And that's another Dark Oak Crystal Smoky.
Oh, falls.
The full Skinstone, is it included in the goals?
Let me see.
Nope, it's not.
Nope. Also, where he's at right now, there's many locations in this game that have beanstalks. Some of them are better than others. That's just the first. But you'll see later in the game, there's beanstalks that have a lot of checks.
I'm just wondering. That goal, item from Figurine House. Technically, that's the item I got with the boomerang.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Does it include
also
the chests as well?
No, I'm pretty sure that's just the one item at the bottom.
Well, that means that was actually the first one we got. Oops.
Yeah.
And here we got the...
Also, Pegasus Boots is huge.
It is.
Also, you got a POW small key, which you do need because you need 4 of them. So.
Well, I need at least 4 of them because I need to kill Georg. Unless I want to use glitches, but I will try to not use too many glitches.
Well, you also have a bingo board thing for POWs, 4 small keys.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
I see what you mean.
Both things.
Yeah.
Good thing about the boots is that you ignore all ice physics.
Yep.
And instead you fall just because you are dumb, not because ice. Okay, there we go, that's what I was looking for. That's a droplets smoke.
Yep. And honestly, any droplet small key that you get is pretty useful later on as well.
Okay,
well,
good.
You get a lot of butterflies.
I've already got 2. There are 3 total. 1 for the mold mitts to dig faster, 1 for the flippers to swing faster, and 1 for the bow to shoot faster. Even though I technically don't need it because I do have the boots, and you can do a tech called boot cancel. You shoot an arrow and you immediately use the boots, and this will cancel the animation when Link pulls the bow away, which is normally very slow.
Yeah. The check you do, I feel like that you just did, I feel like there's never anything there. I've done hundreds of seeds and I don't think I've ever had anything on that check.
There's nothing there until there is. That's the beauty of Randomizer.
Yep. That dog right there will always get in your way. Just saying.
The dog is not worse than the postman.
No, yeah, I agree with you actually. Yeah, so since we have open fusions on, there's just so many chests just out in the overworld. That's why you just see random chests just like all over the place. In like the vanilla game, you have to do fusions to obviously unlock those chests.
Okay. Okay, nice. Do you know the fastest way to die in this game? You see that silver dust?
Yep.
Okay. That's the fastest way to die. It inflicts so much damage. You can dash on it. There's another similar thing. When you have a tree that is blocked by thorns, which is the case in Northern Iowa Plain when you don't play with open fusions, you can use the boots to dash in thorns, and it inflicts so much damage. Well, that's the fastest way to die, and the fastest way to get that gold. Okay, I do have the...
It's also easy.
Yes?
Yeah, that's also useful in certain. I was gonna say it's also easier to do it when you don't have a lot of hearts.
Yes. Oh wait, I need to do all Montcranial locations.
Yep.
Okay, that's something I should have gotten when I was up there. Because that's faster to get there, to get it this way rather than climb the vine, is use the sword to get this.
Yeah, and you need the item from Colonel Mitt's cave too.
Yep.
But I'll be a part of it, so.
Yeah, it's just that since I need all Montcranial locations, I do need to collect even the useless stuff.
Yep. But at least we'll knock out 2 with 1 stone, so. A shield would be really useful right now.
Yeah, because it's a goal, and the shield does unlock 2 locations. The 2 business scrubs require the shield.
Yeah, and one of them's actually around here.
Okay, I can save 1 bomb by doing that with the top.
Ooh, nice.
Location. And the sword upgrade, so in those settings, the swords are progressive. There are 5 swords which each upgrade to the next stage. We have the Smith sword, the white sword, which is actually green, the white sword with 2 elements, which is red, then the blue sword, because 3 elements, and then you have the 4 sword, which is golden.
Yep.
That's 1 more bomb than I should have used.
And once you progress with each sword, they have different uses depending on different checks in the game, so it'll be shown, I'm sure.
What?
Like each sword you can use like for different checks within the game, because you know when you split use your split gauge and everything.
Yes, so you can access more locations because sometimes you have some big blocks to push to get access to new areas, and that's it. You can do that with the clones, and the higher grade your sword is, the more clones you can create.
Yep. Depending on the location and the sword, there can be a lot of checks. Like for example, like 4 sword has a couple locations that unlocks pretty good amount of checks.
Okay, good. The 4 sword is indeed some of the... not yet the 4 sword. the spin attack is something you need, because you cannot create any clone if you don't have spin attack, and since I am not using progressive spin scrolls, there's only one spin attack.
Yep. And you got fast spin, so that's also nice. Well, I was on it earlier, this is the gold enemy that I dislike the most. I think they're the most annoying, but...
Okay, I'm so low life that I actually have the Perillion. When you have less than 1 hurt, you get... Yeah.
Yep.
That's
example why we don't like them.
This one was not intentional. Yeah, good thing I do have the grip ring to climb there a bit faster.
Yeah, without that, we would have to go all the way around, and it's it can be a pain.
What? Okay, sometimes I am doing an intentional diagonal inputs, which is a bit.
That was so worth it. The gold enemies are always worth it.
Okay, fortress
Oh,
small
nice.
key. I do need those as well, I think. Yeah, I need one more. I need one more.
Yeah. So this next check, there are 3 fairy locations in the game. They each give you a different check. Well, a check. And this is the first one that we're doing.
Yep, 3 great fairies. There can be a goal on the board. Oh, okay, I will gladly accept that gift.
Yes. And coming up shortly, we have another beanstalk, which will have a very large amount of checks. So
15 items on the same spot.
Yep. And we have all 3 butterflies now, by the way.
Yes. We get all 3 butterflies early when they are not
on the board. Ooh, but that's a very good item.
Yes, it is. That means I'm not doing this climbing for note. I know I'm able to access the dungeon entrance.
Yep. So, Rock's Cape, another very useful item in this game. Basically lets you fly. There's a lot of spots in the game where it's very useful to skip certain parts or, you know, hop over certain areas that you previously couldn't, so...
Basically, that's the dungeon item for the second to last dungeon in the game. That, like, the dungeon just before you go to Darker Castle to fight Batty. Let's say the item you get in the last dungeon kinda breaks all the previous dungeons in the game. You can skip a lot of stuff. It makes navigation so easy.
Yep. And it's also useful in certain senses, like in the swamp area, and you know, jumping over some of the enemies and stuff like that. So.
And in this case, that's also my access to the lake.
Yep. Which also has a lot of checks.
It does. So those enemies are Elmazers. We are not looking for Elmazers on the board. The
Nope.
last enemy I need to kill, which is not a boss, is a Skissel Beetle. which we will see a bit later.
Yeah, they're in a couple different stations in the game.
Okay, we are pushing the boulders. That's a bit slow. But
Yeah, so this
yes,
is the longer route of going throughout this area.
the faster route is when you get Patchy's cane and you are able to get to the dungeon through the shortcut. But the game
Yep.
was not nice enough to give us the cane.
Yep.
Do we have?
And once we do get Ocarina, it'll be very useful. So.
Yes, Floa, you want to say something?
Yes, I would like to ask if we have time for a quick announcement.
Only
Yeah.
if you ask it in German.
I can do that, but I'm not sure you will understand what I'm saying.
I still do not speak German. Okay.
Well, anyway, unfortunately, this marks the end of my hosting shift. But do not worry, as I will leave you in the capable hands of the amazing Brudira, who will take over after me. And I believe she knows some German as well.
We hope.
Oh no.
Because
Yeah,
I showed them.
you're saying capable hands. You must be talking about the wrong person.
You'll do fine.
But yeah, thank you, Floa, for hosting. And yeah, you're gonna be in my apparently very capable hands. Enjoy. I'm Radhira. I've done some hosting for Bingothon before. You might recognize me. Apparently, I'm celebrating my moderator anniversary. But yeah, I'll be with you for the next 3 hours, and you're getting more Legend of Zelda. We have this run. We have a donation incentive for beating the final boss that still needs $79 to be reached. Next run we have coming up is Link's Awakening, and there we have a bid war to choose the sprite. Keep both of those in mind and have fun.
Yep.
Alright, thank you very much. And what we just did there was Greblade, the Sword Master at Mont Crenel. They all have their
Yep.
name. Greyblade is this one, I don't know why, because the rocks there are certainly not grey.
Yep. And his hair's not gray, so very confusing.
Alright, now where do I go next? Because literally it's basically open world now.
Yeah. I would say, like, the only other progression item that would really help... Well, I mean, you have a couple, but Moments would be the one that I would say would help you the most.
Yes, because I could be able to do the digging spots. Though it's
Yeah,
a
there's
bit
a lot of digging spots in this game.
I could go
Yeah.
for Western Woods with Castor Wilds and Wind Runes, or I could go to the lake.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it really depends on what you get in these next couple checks.
Yeah, so we got the boss key for Dark Hill Castle, which is required if we want to do the incentive.
Yep. We also just picked up the Wake Up Mushroom, which is a check as well, so...
Is it on the bingo board?
It's not on the bingo board, but it gives you another check.
Okay, so I know someone from my community who is a regular viewer. He loves when I do this check because you are waking up someone who is sleeping, and like literally you're doing all the work, and when you have the opportunity to finally wake someone up, you do.
Yep. Oh, got another gold enemy here. One of the easier ones, though. And once you start getting better swords, they're pretty easy to take out.
Moments would be nice, or the bow as well. Bow would be nice here.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, even the cane would be useful in some senses as well. But we got
We do have a book.
not really any of it. Yeah, which is on the board, so.
Yep, it is. Okay, courtesy of the flippers, we can dig those 3 underwater items.
Yep.
Good.
Obscure checks always useful. Yeah, we're still looking for those bomb bag upgrades too. That would be very useful.
We know there is one at the shop, which requires all wallets.
Yep.
That's going to be a bit tricky to get. That's the floating item from the swamp, which is not the one we want.
Yeah.
Then why did I pick it up? I don't know.
Well, this is some intense battle music.
I messed up my timing. Normally we're supposed to just stun up the darknets on the wall. Did you know there's a total
there
of 14 darknets in the game?
I actually did not know that. I do know that their skewer attack does a lot of damage. I would say out of all the gold enemies, the golden snake or rope takes the fastest route to bolt from you, but
Yes. And here we go. Minish checks in the swamps.
yeah, this one's a little bit annoying because you have to wait for the pads to come over to you, and you gotta kind of just take. Typically, when you're doing this rando, this is one you last just because of how time consuming it is.
Though it's a nice thing to do, that it's nice that I'm doing Castor Wilds Minish checks, because at the end there is one goal that I'm able to do.
Yeah.
Because there are certain enemies on the way.
Oh yes, I remember.
So this is where you get the bow in vanilla, and I do not get a vanilla bow.
So with the butterfly for the flippers, it makes these areas a lot quicker, just by doing that instead of just waiting or using the vanilla way of going across.
Oh yeah, it's certainly way faster than using Ghost Jar on the lily pad.
Yeah.
Can you move away? Thank you. And that's where the boots on Minish will be very useful.
Yeah, I swear that rope is always in front of that log every time I go to that area.
It is.
We never complain about heart pieces, because they refill all your health. Even like you could be like on like one heart and it will refill all your health. So heart pieces aren't bad. Obviously, it's not like the most amazing thing in the world, but still useful.
we call this location hiking because you are doing a big hiking to get there.
Yep.
Well, hello there.
Yep.
That's a Schizobeetle.
And that's another one done.
Oh, that's a key. I do want small keys.
Yeah, we are searching for those.
Or Royal Crypt, okay.
That's super useful, but
Well, basically, if you need to complete Royal Crypt, why does my tracker say I can go there? Deoxys, what have you done with your tracker? So the joke is that one of the two persons who are commentating on the French restream is Deoxys, who is the person who created this tracker package, which is why I'm asking him directly, why is your tracker doing stuff it shouldn't?
Mhm. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that is huge.
if you
And we know where
remember
Droplets is because we were there prior.
Kleiner Schussel. Okay, so Royal Crypt, we have all 3 keys. We are going to wake up Simon?
Yep.
Simon, no, that's Rem. Simon is the one doing the dreamy simulation.
Vanilla, this is where you get the Pegasus boots.
I do not like that sound. That's my controller disconnecting.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
It's back, but yeah, okay, sure. What? Hold on. Okay, why were my buttons reversed? Okay, are you fine, game? Are you fine, controller? Do I need to change controller? Okay, the reason why I'm using Din's Charm here, Din's Charm increases your damage by 1.5 times. When you have at least a green sword and a Din Charm, you one-shot everything here, including the leaders, who are so annoying.
Yep.
And we can refill the bottle later. I think I'm the only one in the community who still uses the Din's Charm on the triple Darknut and first phase of Vati. But I do like it.
Yeah, I've actually never used it.
Okay, so now I think I don't need the bottle anymore. So I'm going to fill it up with another Din's Charm that will be ready for the incentive if we ever need to do the incentive. That's up to you all. That's up to you and your generosity.
Yep. I will say the final boss in this game is always a treat. I would say it's probably one of the hardest things to do in the game, and or enemies to fight, so.
If just seeing the boss fight wouldn't be motivation enough, I can also tell you that your money will be going towards Doctors Without Borders. They are a humanitarian organization, and they offer medical assistance to people solely based on need, regardless of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. They are often among the first on the scene when people's lives are upended by conflict, disease outbreaks, or natural or human-made disasters, meaning that your money will be going towards a very good cause.
Thank you for the reminder. Every donation is important, whatever the amount, because even a sum of small donation, in the end, will result in great progress for Doctors Without Borders. They always need it, and all donations are appreciated.
Yep. It all counts. Yeah, so Pegasus boots for Minish, this helps this area so much because you're just kind of like going around the town doing small checks here and there, but when you don't have Pegasus boots on Minish, it kind of makes it a lot slower of a process. Rockbreaker is a very good school to have. Rockbreaker basically allows you to break boulders.
Rockbreaker
pots.
allows you to break rocks. Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it says Rockbreaker, but you can break a lot of things that are considered weak, but that you can't break normally. This includes pots. Yes, you know the meme where Link goes into a house and break all the pots? In Minish Cap you cannot do that natively. You need a scroll telling you how to break pots and ruin everyone's room.
Yep. And it'll prove to be useful later on. There's a couple of split gauge spots that you need to break rocks or stuff with, so makes it a lot quicker.
I'm going to test something. Okay, auto tracker is so strong I cannot even click items to know what's going wrong with the tracker's logic. Because I know something's wrong with the tracker logic. Okay, now I'm going to the lake. Finally, that's something you normally do as soon as you have access because there's a dungeon entrance there, there are some easy checks.
Yeah. And when you have mole mitts, there's also a very nice cave there.
Well, we need to do it because that's how you access the Lake Beanstalk.
Yep. We're just looking for that one item to help us.
Okay, that's a non-required item. Since I don't need to complete the logging bunch locations, I don't need to pick up that item, which is nice because I don't need those rupees.
Yep.
And the only way to get them
I would
from
say
afar is the Ghost Jar.
Yeah. I would say you get a lot of rupees in this game, but there's not a lot of uses for actually using them.
Unless you enable all 5 sets of the Goron shop items.
Yep.
There you're going to need a lot. Because to unlock the next set, you need to buy all items from the previous set. Which is time consuming and money consuming.
Yep. Then outside of that, the only other check you really use money for is the shop, the witch, and the business scrubs.
Yes. That's how fast a Minish can swim with the Flipper's Butterfly.
Yep.
And that's
Very
how
useful.
the cape is.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, that's how useful the cape is. Another bottle. That's very useful. We only need one more now.
Yes. There are 4 bottles total in the game. We only need 3 for the bingo board.
And there's also a check with dog food.
Yes.
which you can get.
The dog food is considered a separate flag as the bottles. I do not like that. Why am I getting so many Dark Hill Castle keys?
Yeah, you're at like what, 3 now, something like
4. I'm only missing
4?
one.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah, that's crazy.
That means the big key chest is soon going to be in logic.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yep. Going to Dark Hyrule, it's not something you typically want to do. Unless, obviously, you're trying to beat the game.
Of course.
I'm just popping in real quick to say that we have a $5 donation from Sunny Muffin saying, "Let's see Vati." And now
I
we
hope so.
are, yeah, for the, no, what I'm doing numbers the German way because I speak German. We are $74 away from reaching the donation goal.
Okay, so normally you need the blue sword to do this dungeon. But did you know you can do some puzzles with one less clone? Basically the clones are 1 frame late compared to Link, which allows you to do some shenanigans.
Yep. I actually learned this recently. It's kind of funny.
Though, even though I have all the small keys and this ability to go out of logic with the clones, I cannot complete the dungeon because I do not have the lantern, and the lantern is hard required to beat the crypt.
Yeah.
And I know my lantern is not going to be up Veil Falls, since Veil Falls has dark rooms, and in logic you need the lantern to cross dark rooms.
Yep. Yeah, I will say the lantern does open a good amount of checks as well. A lot of them aren't like multiple checks, but they're individual checks.
Though, now that I know that, once I get the lantern, that's a free element, because Wild Crypt at Lake has an element.
Yep. Which, for any seed, that's just very useful.
And even though we have to beat Kyogre, we have no guarantee that Kyogre has an element. Boots has Minish allows you to skip that quartz cycle. That's so nice.
Yep. And if you're just late on it, it's kind of annoying because you have to wait for him. So droplets, because we have big key now, it allows access to basically the rest of the dungeon. I mean, we still need lantern,
I was sure it would be there. I know you well. I know you too well, game. I know you're going to do stuff like that.
Yep. Speaking of lantern, so that and Kane. Okay.
Yeah. When you get droplets big key and you have the flippers, that's a big red. How do you call that in English? The big red light on emergency cars.
Yeah, I would say it's like it's kind of like a hype area you want to go to.
Like, we call it gyrophare in French, but I don't know how it's called in English.
Yeah. It's like a green flag. You're looking for like something good, and that's probably like the best area you're going to.
Well, remember what I said just earlier? As soon as we have the lantern, we have a free element. Well, I'm going to Lake right after I do this person. This is Greenblade, the castle swordman. He is called Greenblade because he's in the dark, so it's green.
And since you have Lantern now, you can also go to Vale Falls.
Yes, well, I could do that earlier as well. It was just not in logic, but I did want to get my lantern, so logically I knew my lantern wouldn't be there. Otherwise,
Yep.
I would have still gone there. But no.
And there are a good amount of checks at Vale Falls as well, because the obscure locations and everything, and the Rupee Mania.
Yes, you have a lot of underwater rupees on top of the falls. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm an idiot. I did not set my tracker correctly. That's why it was not showing correct stuff.
Oh my goodness.
It was saying I could do a Royal Crypt in Logic. What? No, I am missing a sword for that.
That's funny. Alright, so this will give us our one element that we need. I think that's the only element we need. other than if Georg's necessary or not, so.
Okay, now it should have the correct settings and it should have saved my dungeons. Yes, it did.
Yep.
Okay, my apologies, Deoxys. I did a monkey stuff again.
Yeah, and since we have Lantern, this, like I said, it opens up a lot of individual checks. This is one of them coming up as well.
No, I wanted to keep my lantern. Okay, I do have the cane as well, which I'm going to use right away. We have access to Thousand
Yep.
Vale Falls here. We did get one element from the king, which was a wind element.
Yep.
So since Darker Castle is open, and we do have the boss key, we could go to Batty. We are missing the bow and the ghost jar to actually beat him, but we could access him. So you might be asking, what are the elements used for in those settings? Well, in vanilla, when you get an element, you go to the castle, to the elemental sanctuary to upgrade your sword. And that's the same here. The pedestal has item checks. We have a check when you have 2 elements, 3 elements, and 4 elements.
Yep.
Actually, let me open that shortcut.
And since you have a cane, you can do another Great Fairy.
Exactly. Okay, no, basically I only have Town and Vale Falls open.
Yeah, Vale Falls is probably the way, I would assume, but...
And one thing, that's something we often skip in the community, and we have a running joke about it. Always skip Percy. I never
Yeah.
skip Percy.
You never know. Oh,
That's a boomerang upgrade.
Boomerang has some use in this game. Not a lot of uses, but some uses. This is one of the most fun things to do in the randomizer.
That's some unpopular opinion there. Not many runners find the cookers fun. I do.
Oh no, it was a joke.
Well, I do. I like the cookers. And did you know there's a setting to choose how many random cookers you want, because the vanilla game has 10, and we only have the last one in the settings. You can have all 10 rounds of cookers.
That's
That's
I would not want to do that.
That's a great setting to enable in archipelago multi-world.
Oh, I'm sure. I typically turn off the cuckoo minigame, but Okay.
Powers, third one.
we need one more.
Maybe I want to clear town before I move on to Vale Falls.
Yeah,
I do.
you have
want
almost
my
all
moments.
the checks here. So.
I do want my mold.
Yeah, the moments. Like I said, I think that would be probably your best find going forward for progression. The Gust Jar would not be bad either.
Okay, that's not required. More bulldozers.
Yeah, and there's different variants. I think the blue ones have more health, right?
Yep, they do.
Yeah.
Still, I would have been able to one-shot them with either the Great Spin or the Roll Attack. Roll Attack is my favorite scroll to have.
Oh, oh no.
Why? Why must you torture me like this?
That's a little scary. So, this check right here, there were so many times when I was first learning this rando that I tried to cut that desk over there and go around, and I didn't realize you couldn't go below the desk. You had to go all the way around. But they do make you go all the way around.
That's not what I pressed, game. I did not press up.
And you can see another check up here, when you have 4 sword and or chest up there as well.
You can get that item with the Gust Jar if you have grabbable items, but I do not have the Gust Jar, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not have the moments. You can see the
Yep.
reflexes I have. Like, normally when I go there, I have the moments.
Yeah. Finding moments early is really useful. Taking this long to find it's a little unfortunate. And that was an example of Rock Breaker on those pots.
Oh yeah, I do not have moments to dig up items again. Muscle memory.
I was
is
like, wait a
weak.
minute. Yep. And this will be one of the last gold enemies we have. I think we have like one more after this.
So the strat I have here is I get myself back to a wall, so the golden Tektite will be attracted to me, and it will bounce off the wall. So it will put it in range of my sword.
arrow refills.
Okay, moments.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh.
That's,
That was the last key we needed.
yep,
Yep.
that's my 4th one of Palace. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of technical stuff. Because I know exactly where I can set up a quick warp to get back here quickly and do more checks in Veil Falls. Because climbing this wall is a transition with a name, so going there, it sets up your quick warp. Which means I can just go back down, do more checks with the Molmits, and quick warp back there. Yeah, that's what a digging spot looks like.
Yep, and that's one of the obscure locations.
Excuse me, you were awake?
That's another one. And there's multiple caves in this game that have entrances like that. Now that we have access to Molmits, basically do all of them.
And now quick warp, I'm back up there. Perfect. And I have both the cape and the Molmits before I go to Cloud Tops.
Yep.
And it's good because there are a lot of digging spots as well.
Yeah, there are. There's a lot in the clouds, and there are some chests and some enemies we have to defeat as well.
Oh, now the swamp stones.
Yeah. Also, since we have the mitts now, you can also do Hylia Beanstalk.
Yes, a lot of stuff has opened. A lot of gold have opened.
And once we find the other ruin kinstones, we can get the floating item from the ruins as well.
Something good here would be the Ocarina of Wind, so I can warp directly to the Castor Wilds.
Yep. Ocarina early in a lot of seeds is also very useful.
Especially when you allow yourself to use glitches.
Yes.
You get the Ocarina, you are God.
Yeah.
You can do so much stuff with Ocarina glitch. You can basically freeze the game. Some events, like enemies, do not move anymore. You can walk on stuff you should normally not be able to walk, depending on the layer you are standing. So you can walk on water, which allows you access to temporal droplets early. You can walk in the air and go out of bounds if you go one layer, and yeah, the game does not update afterwards.
And if you want to learn that trick, just be careful. You can like soft lock yourself. So.
Oh yes, you can soft lock very easily with Ocarina glitch. You can soft lock. You can hard lock with just something like bonking a wall.
Yep.
You bonk, you crash.
So if you ever do use it in a seed or anything, just be careful.
This is done by professionals. We know what to do. Okay.
There's
that's
another
my
one.
fifth one.
Yeah.
except we have not found Palace yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to use this, which is the home warp.
You can do a lot of the Hyrule Field locations now that you have mitts as well.
Only one. Because Ironfield is only the northern and southern part from the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, the right part is Eastern Hills.
There's an obscure check, so.
Okay, I do.
Oh, there's a wallet upgrade.
Yeah, I need the wallets to buy the bomb bag in the shop because I need all bomb bags.
And with the butterfly on the mole mitts, it makes that so much quicker.
Alright, clearing up the Mormit's caves around there.
Yep. And then I'm gonna assume we're gonna head down to the obscure checks below.
Not yet, because there's one location in Montcrenel I want to go, because it's on the bingo board.
Oh, yeah, I got you. That makes sense.
And also, that's Darko Castle. Do I go in Darko Castle now?
You could also do the mid spot inside of the mines now.
Yes. Absolutely. Wait, did I do that again? Okay, remember that grotto I opened in the field? I got only one chest. There are two chests there. I always do that.
Yeah, didn't you say you did it like the last time you did it too? I'm pretty sure you did. It's funny.
Well, okay, I'm going to quick warp after this location to clear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a bomb drop and I have to do it still because I need to clear the area. Yay! Yeah, I keep forgetting this one every time.
Alright, now we're gonna go do the mines.
Yeah, there are 10 items I can get there. I
And
think
they're in
it's
very specific spots.
it's not 10, it's 10 when you have everything available, which is not the case, because we either already did some checks, or we don't have access to them, because you have Meravi's check after you clear Cave of
Cave of
Flames.
Yep.
And we don't even know where Cave of Flames is at the moment.
Yep. And so far.
Okay.
That was anticlimactic.
Okay, that's a nice bow. Okay.
So,
what oh wait,
I hope
I
that
just
opened up.
realized I need to clear Cave of Flames. I need to do Melari because all one's cranial locations. I need to do Cave of Flames.
Yep.
Okay. So that one is Eastern Hills, so I don't need to collect this item. I could go back to the dungeon there. That's Fortress of Wind, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have the boss key though.
I think you only have what? You have one Fortress of Winds key.
Yeah, only one small key. So I only have the 3 checks available if I really want
Okay.
to go there.
Yeah, with mitts it opens up whole possibilities for that.
Well, I focus on the goals I have available right now.
Yeah, doing highly at Beanstalk is probably a nice one to do as well. But you can also do the obscure check right here real quick.
Yeah, if you didn't know, there's a digging item here.
Yeah. When I was first learning this, that was one of the ones I would always forget in the beginning. I like to call this Hype Cave. There's a lot of checks in this Moment Cave.
So we do have a custom name for this cave. It's Cave 25. The reason for that is that the identifier for this grotto in the game in hexadecimal code is 0x18, which in hexadecimal equals to 25. So we call it Cave 25.
Ooh.
Okay.
So another boss key there. That's nice.
So first of all, I do have Cranial Mix Cave. Item from Ghost King. That's the King Dried Crypt, right?
Yeah.
I did that long ago.
Honestly, yeah, he did.
Yeah, clearing a few goals I already had and didn't check. That's useful when you have to do Blackout.
If we were doing regular bingo, we would already have bingo.
Yeah, we all... Yeah, that would be my first bingo. And this will be another.
Yep. Not a super exciting beanstalk, but still a couple checks. TOW. TOD. 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 There still is a lot of checks left in Temple of Droplets.
I already did that. That's what I wanted to do. Hello, Fifi. Feed the dog.
And this
get
is a
an
dog.
item.
Yep.
Waveblade.
So for this one, you need to have, I believe, what is it, 10 hearts?
Yep, 10 hertz.
Yep. And then there is another one later in the game. You need it to have like all the scrolls.
Only 7. We
Oh, 7,
we can
yeah.
access it. The Ghost Swordman, Swiftblade the First. We do have access to him actually. So I'm going there.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going there right now. So that way I can collect the digging items in Western Woods and go to the Wind Rooms where I have another goal.
Yep. So we got a lot of obscure digging spots coming up right here.
Nice.
Oh, and Ocarina.
Nice. That's what I wanted to see here.
And since we have bow, we can do a little bit more here as well.
Yep, those enemies are called the Igors, and you need the bow to make them move or even kill them. You kill them with 3 arrows. Or
Yep.
if you have...
And if you have Rock's Cape, you can hop over them as well.
you cannot fly over them.
Definitely think I have. Like when they start moving, like you have to shoot them,
Oh.
but then you can fly over them.
Yeah, you can just roll as well.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there's your shield. Yep. That was controller sound again.
I think the sound does not go on stream because I'm capturing only the game, Discord and my mic. But you can hear when my controller disconnects.
Gotcha. Alright, so... Bingo board's coming along pretty nicely right now. We're about to get another check in a second. And another bingo board spot.
Wait, what? They are called Stein statue in German? I legit did not know that. Even though that's literally my username. Okay, that's a nice surprise, I didn't know. Stein statue. Okay.
And there you go. It's another one.
Okay, I think I know why my controller disconnects under certain circumstances. There's a faulty wire
is that-
somewhere, and when I tipped my controller on a certain orientation, it disconnects. Okay, good to know. Okay, just in case, I do have other controllers ready on the side. I'm a bit less comfortable with those, but let's say if my controller dies upon me, I do have some replacements.
Yep.
Okay, so if you remember the clip you saw just before the run, that's where I failed to get the goal before the 2 hours mark during my last run in Bingothon Winter 2025. Yeah.
Oh well.
Some memories hurt.
Yeah, so these enemies, the Armos, some of them you have to activate, some you have to deactivate. It's kind of annoying, but it's part of this area, so.
I'm a bit scared of the dungeon I will find here, because it does not have an element. But it may be one of the two required dungeons. I need to do Kyorg, so if it's Palace it's required, and I have to do Cave of Flames. If it's Cave of Flames, I don't have the keys. That's a bit problematic, though with one glitch I could go a bit further and activate a warp I can use for later. If it's Palace, I can just skip one locked door and go to Kyorg.
Yep.
That's my
Another
third
bottle. Yep.
Yeah, we instantly went from double bingo to quadruple bingo.
Yeah. And this is the last gold enemy, I believe.
Golden me, I think it was my last. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, which dungeon?
Oh.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Before I do anything in there, let me do what we call the quick warp caves. Because those are quick caves we can do, and after that we can quick warp back to the dungeon. Hence why we call them quick warp caves. Oh, thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
Especially since I don't have the gust jar for this dungeon.
Oh, there's Gustar.
I swear I will stop talking.
It seems like it wants you to go through the dungeon.
I will. And I do have the boss key, so I can just go and do the boss, just in case it has something. Non-elemental bosses have 2 checks on the boss.
Yep.
So it might just be on the safer side to do a boss.
And this is the first boss of the game. It's very easy.
The Green Blob. Green Shoe. So this game has a very clever way of making bosses out of ordinary enemies, which I think is a genius idea. Because in this dungeon, normally, you access by minimizing your size. Which means the boss is not giant. The boss is normal size, you are small sized.
Yep.
So even the normalest enemy becomes a boss.
And you'll see that later on in a couple other dungeons as well.
Yeah, you do get that for Temple of Prophets as well, with one of the most annoying bosses.
Yep. Ooh.
What did I say? Second Fortress Small Key, that's a goal. Okay, nothing on the boss itself. Okay, Waldstein, which is basically forest shrine, wood shrine. But okay, okay, I do
Oh,
want my bomb
a
back
knife.
here.
Yep.
With one available in the shop, I think I'm only missing one bomb bag. Can you tell me what's the time currently on the run?
We are at 126.
So basically half the time, half the estimated time. Okay.
I think we're on a pretty good pace. I mean, you only got a couple more.
Oh, trust me, you can never know with Randomizer. You can be looking for a random item, like, let's say your last bomb bag, for 2 hours.
And we gotta do Dark Hyrule Castle Stone King too, so.
Yes. Well, Darkwood Castle is easy to go fetch because it's at Cave of Flames entrance at Mount Krenol. It's easy to get there with the Ocarina. So that's good on this side.
We still have to find Palace of Winds.
I don't have the key to open the door there, but I can go to the basement. Without the key, I
And
can...
you have,
Yes?
you have. I was gonna say you have to use the Gust Jar in this area because swimming just with the flippers is very ineffective for some of the checks in this area.
Yeah, I don't need the lily pad anymore. I have the wax cake.
Yep.
So the item here is useless, but I'm still going to get the work in case I have to go back later with more keys.
Yeah.
And I can still do the mother pillar as well, because I have the lantern which can burn this web.
Yep. If you only have Gust Jar right there, you can not grab the spider web.
Oh come
Or
on,
the web.
why are you cancelling my crit spin? I was not hitting... Okay.
And the more powerful your sword is, the easier taking that down is.
Well, basically, if you have crit spin or the force sword, you can one-hit KO that mother. You can one-cycle that mother pillar.
Yep. What's your plan next?
Since I do need to full clear Mount Krenol, I can do a scrub here. I'm looking for Cave of Flames, so I'm going to check my next dungeon entrance.
Yeah.
Which
And you
is-
can do Graveyard.
Yes. That's going to be my second to last Hyrule Field location on the way.
Yep.
The only one that will be missing is Tingle, because I need Tingle's trophy to talk to Tingle.
Another business scrub.
Yeah, this one sells you the first bottle in the vanilla game. The other one sells you the grip ring. Okay, setting quick pop here. I think I will do those 2 locations as well on the way.
Yeah, you might as well. So these boulders, they're all part of like one giant puzzle.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't do the well yet as well. Okay, surprising. And doing that check with the pillar at the center of the town basement, I like to combine with the school's basement, where you need to explode the boulders with bomb, because it's a bit faster. You have less blocks to explode, and by combining checks, your routing is a bit more optimal.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we have Ocarina unlocks the library. We don't have all 3 books, so we cannot talk to the yellow Minish to get our reward, but we can access this part. And with the flippers, you can enter the cave where you normally get the flippers. You enter through the exit, and you can get all locations here.
And there is a obscure check around here as well.
Yep, there's an underwater check on the left, just below the fall. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
and Tingle. Oh wow.
Okay, I'm immediately going to tingle. Wait, I can do that. I can do that. That's a bit faster.
Those back-to-back checks that were pretty useful.
Yes. That also means we're getting the Aerofield locations goal right away.
Yep. And we can almost get the 99 bomb bag soon as well.
Yeah, we need the wallets to do that, but yes, soon.
After the
Let me check.
bomb bags,
Yeah, okay.
we're really looking for Cave of Flames and Georg.
So basically, what I checked is how many bomb bags do I need to get to 99? Which the auto tracker said no, you don't have it. But yeah, I'm only missing 1 bomb bag, and it's the one in the shop. So I'm only missing the wallets to get it, and I'm missing 2 wallets.
Oh yeah. And then you'll need the rupees too.
Rupees are easy to get because on the randomizer, the Barlow chest minigame is rigged.
That's funny. So this puzzle is left, 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 up, up, up.
Yep, that's what makes the chests spawn. If you only want to get to the other side, you can just do up, left, left, up, right, up, which is slightly faster because there's one less screen transition.
Yep. Dumpe. This crow will always steal your graveyard key.
Yeah, in a previous version of the randomizer, there was a graphical glitch which made you think the crow was stealing a progressive sword because the sprites were a bit messed up and it was showing a progressive sword sprite instead of the graveyard key, which was a bit funny.
And that floating item would have been the third butterfly in vanilla.
I wanted to crawl right, I didn't want to get the item.
Oh, light arrows. And this is another use of Rock Breaker.
You can even prepare your spin attack, hold the spin, and Link will stab the rock to destroy it without cancelling your spin attack, which is great.
Oh,
Okay, that's actually great. I can get my goal right now, so I
Yep.
don't need to go back here. Unless the biggie chest has something, and I hope not.
yeah. So the final boss of this this dungeon is Georg, which is needed, obviously. With Cape early, this dungeon is nice to kind of go through pretty quickly.
Okay, I'm trying the speedrun strat here that allows us to one-cycle all 3 waves of Wizrobes. Because Wizrobes have ropes, so they can burn with the lamp, and I failed the strat because I got hit.
Yep. Still pretty good. I mean, it's faster than I usually do it, so.
Alright, here you normally need to do a puzzle with fans and the cane. But we can skip it with that well-timed jump, and that's 4 sword.
Yep.
Oh, I can actually full clear palace.
Yep. And yeah, you just got a Cave of Flames key too.
Yes. So right now, I could actually finish Cave of Flames with by using glitches. Like if I use the any person strats, I can reach Gleerock.
And with 4 sword, obviously that's useful for Dark Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, I can do everything in Dago Castle.
We'll just be popping in real quick. We have a... this is a great one, actually. We have a $60 donation from Lepilog saying, here's $1 per tech issue. And I'm surprised it's only $60. But that also goes towards the Beat Vati incentive, and that means, if I can find the tab I have it on, we are $14 away from reaching that incentive. So we are definitely getting there.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Well, can we get 14 more tech issues then? I'm joking, obviously. I'm joking. Let's not have intentional tech issues. As a tech guy myself, please don't. I hope there's no tech issue on Nitro Speedrun as well. They're restreaming Bingothon in French, and since I'm the one leading the restream, I hope there's no tech issues there.
Yeah, so as you can see, with Rock's Cape, this dungeon's pretty quick.
Well, you do get the Rockscape here. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, just in general, having it early on.
yeah. The check I did by killing the Wizrobes, that's where you get the Rockscape normally. That's where you
Yeah.
can climb on the clouds.
Using specific strategies or like placement of Rock's Cape, you can still get through the dungeon pretty quicker than like a casual player.
Oh, I wanted to do the jump and get the item while flying toward the door. My controller said no. one bomb here that gets thrown by the wind, and I one-shot both with ropes.
Yep.
That's a great strat we get from speedrun, and I like that. Oop. Get away.
Another heart container.
Okay, there you go.
Also, I'm liking the color of the heart's seed.
Oh yeah, you can randomize some colors. Like hearts, you can make them rainbow as well. You randomize Link's tunic, Link's magic matter.
Also, that was a fantastic way to defeat that dark net.
Yeah. So I like to call that darknet Gestalt in reference to FF6. Because, spoiler alert, in Final Fantasy VI, Gestalt dies the same way. and Final Fantasy VI is one of the available music packs for this randomizer. Basically, you have an easy way to port any other GBA game's music, provided it uses the same sound engine, which is basically all GBA games except the ones using Alpha Dream. So yeah, FF4, 5 and 6 have easily portable OSTs in this randomizer. I ported FF5 and FF6.
Dang, that roller pushed you off.
Obviously Emerald works too, because you are listening to some Emerald's music here.
Yep.
And the next step in terms of project of making music packs is to finally have a music pack that is not from a GBA game. And it might be possible.
Yeah, spin attack is also very good on the wizards.
I don't need it. I do not want you near me.
Yeah. Just like any Zelda game, you never want those near you.
Yeah, they throw you back at the beginning of the dungeon, which you really do not want.
Yeah, especially this dungeon.
Backward cape jump is one of the coolest tricks we have.
Yep. I think we haven't found really anything super useful in this dungeon. Maybe a couple keys, but
There's a guaranteed fairy here if you need to heal just before the boss.
Cape decided not to work right there.
Oh, excuse me, game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally that's enough to reach the loading zone on the top of the screen. Just like this. Did I really do Baron Palace of Wind? Okay, so Georg. One of the hardest boss in the game, which can be easily trivialized. First, I have a Force Sword, and you will see it is very effective. Second, I have one of the sword tech that makes this boss doable without any blow, which is down thrust. And you can actually learn it in Zelda before going to the boss. Because you can just... You only need the cape to be able to learn it from Swiftblade in town. So you can get the cape from the dungeon, go back to town, learn the tech, and then you have it for the boss. And obviously,
I would say this is one of my favorite bosses in this game.
do not pause buffer here on the European version, or you will suffer lots. I saw you coming. Oh, too soon. And that's Georg.
And we got 3 more left on the board.
Yep, so 99 Mombag, we only need 2 bullets. All Montclain locations we need to find Cave of Flames, and the DHC Stone King, I can actually do that.
Yep. And you can do Dark Harrow now too.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that opens up more as well.
Yes, it opens 1 dungeon entrance.
Which, that could be Cave of Flames.
Yes. So if I go kill Lati now, it would trigger the credits, which would lose a lot of time. That's why the incentive is at the end of the run.
Yep.
If you only walk at the upper ledge of the grill, you don't set up your respawn point, and you respawn right there in front of the gap.
So, we have some exciting news. You'll never guess what this is. We have a $40 donation from Dry Beer. 14 of those $4 go to the Beat Vati incentive, which means that has now been met.
Oh.
That was great timing because you were just talking about the cutscenes. But yeah, we will get to see you beat the final boss.
Nice.
And we also have $26 going towards the sprite choice for the Link's Awakening run, and that goes towards Marin, which now puts that choice in the lead. If you want to see any of the other sprites, make sure to put $27 towards those. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone
Thank
for
you.
your generosity. Vati will also be thanking you for your generosity.
Yep. And everyone will be in for a treat for that one.
Alright, soon we will see the king. I rarely get this goal in my bingos.
Yeah, this is a very odd one.
So, Force Sword allows you to charge a spin and get a Spark of Light that unpetrifies people. That's how you save the king.
It's really the only check that you ever use it for.
Yes. While I'm at it, why not just full clear Darko Castle? Why not?
Yeah, you never know. Could have a wallet here.
Okay, trying to showcase the struts to do that without cloning. Well, I got the bomb placement correctly, my sword slash was not correct.
Yeah.
But that's how
And
you lose in speedruns.
yeah, and there's another instance of going up against the similar enemies later on. And, he'll show you the way of doing that one as well.
Oh, okay. Not close at all. So instead, I'm going to clone myself in a straight line. And I can do that. That's even easier than trying to get the shape with your clones.
Yeah, if you get the shape of your clones, sometimes the ricochet off work can be annoying, so...
That's the kind of RNG you want. No, we don't want quivers.
We need the wallets, and we need to get the last bomb bag. That's all we need.
Okay. Oh, but a percent. Well, actually, I'm rambling about finding the entrance of Cable Plains, but it's not a question anymore. There's only one entrance we haven't checked yet, and that's what's blocked by the top skin stones.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, wait, that has to be that.
Yeah. What scares me is where the Cave of Flames keys are. Because if I fail the glitch I have in mind, I'll need the keys. And if the last bullets are inside Cave of Flames, I need the keys anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I did a roll attack.
Oh.
Game. Okay, and with that, that's full cleared Dark Hill Castle. For now.
Yep.
Okay, I can do one quick check before I actually go to the clouds to fuse my Kingstones. It's this one.
Yep. And you need to have a pretty upgraded sword.
Oh right, I have. Yeah, I'm in full sword mode. Though I may be starting to run out of time. I think we are reaching the 2 hours mark, right?
We are basically at 2 hours, yeah.
Okay, we have 1 hour to find those wallets.
And we have to defeat Vadi now too.
That is not a problem. The wallets are.
No. Yeah, we haven't found a second shield. That would have gave us a check with the big Goron right there.
Yes. Okay, half my screen is now covered. I'm trying to open my set of notes. Because there will be a glitch I need to do in Cave of Flame.
And doing this will also open up a couple more chests in the tribe's
yeah, the Wind
giant tower.
Tower.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while before we reach there because I have to redo all cloud tops to fuse my 5 Kingstones. So if the hosts have anything to say, that's a good moment to say so because it's going to take a few seconds.
I have a few seconds to say something.
Yeah, many seconds.
You have a couple minutes.
Well, we've been talking about the French restream a bit, and I would like to shout out Nitro Speedruns for restreaming Bingothon Summer 2026 in French. If you want to see French speedrunning content, you can give them a follow over at twitch.tv/nitro_speedrun. Some facts about Bingothon is that ever since the start in December of 2018, we have raised more than $38,000 for various charities. such as Doctors Without Borders or Fred Hutch Research Institute. I've completed 16 marathons and branched out into various external events and content such as Get Yourself Bingoing, the Blind Bingo series, or the generic bingo tournament. And huge thanks for everyone's support so far.
Well, thank you, Bingothon, for providing
Yeah.
such amazing qualitative marathons and all bingo-related content as well. I've been enjoying Bingothon for a few years now, and I'm never getting tired of running in it and being able to participate in qualitative marathons. So thank you. Okay, we say
just
the old
look-
man is now going to give us another gift.
Yeah.
And in the vanilla game, if you don't do that before you open the path in colored tops, he dies. And you softlock the reward, which is the light bow.
Yep. And we're still looking for those wallets.
Mhm.
Oh man. And Cave of Flames we go.
Horde der Flamme.
Hoping Cave of Flames pays out for us.
Nothing so far.
Cave of Flames is required though, so I mean...
So that door you saw there is the door I will try to skip with a glitch known as angle retention. Ah.
And that's another example of why Minish boots are very useful.
They are. Yes.
The Rock's Cape is also very useful in this dungeon.
Oh, absolutely. Makes things much easier and faster. Oh! Okay, I don't need angle retention anymore. I mean, not for the
that
first
was
door.
useful.
I would need angle retention for the boss key door skip. And to be honest, the boss key door skip is the one I'm least confident about.
Well, maybe you'll find the key in here.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's something. That's golden. That's not the boss key.
Yeah.
reaching the 1 hour and a half mark. When we reach exactly 2 hours and a half, I'll need you to tell me, and that's where I'll be, okay, I need to actually focus and use glitches to completely wreck the remnant of the seed.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 8 minutes right now, basically.
So I'm going to enable the warp here, because if I fail the glitch and need to come back later, I'll be happy to have that warp. Or if I
Yeah, that's smart.
successfully get the glitch and still want to do the checks, I'll need it.
Yeah, there are parts of this game where you just purposely take damage because it's just way quicker.
Okay, that's where I'll need to concentrate a little. And as well, I will need to disable some things here. Which one do I need to disable? I don't understand German.
I can't understand it. Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Okay, I say this one. Basically, I want to not charge my faster. Okay, I want to do that. Okay, how do I do that again? Throw one robot on the wooden line. Okay. Okay, then I do. I'm gonna turn down right. Okay. That's unlucky. I need that hole. Okay, you go there. You, I need to send you here. Then I need to get you the ghost jaw and get you here. Down right, grab. You retain the diagonal angle, which lets you pull things in a diagonal angle. I did not count how many times. I hope that was 6. Then down right, hold spin. Did I? Okay, I think it's maybe impossible for me to do. Because I need spin attack, but I need to not have it fast. Or I think I can do it with shield. No, I can't. Okay. Well. Okay, yeah. That's bad news. I will need the boss key.
Yeah.
So in the any person run, we can do that angle retention because we don't have any spin upgrade. I need to learn how you do that with fast charge. I'll get the red whoop so I can go back there whenever I get the boss key, but there are so many locations it can be in.
Yeah.
That's so annoying. Well, now you know why I only speak on glitchless.
Temple of Droplets.
Troll me with another scroll. Okay. Now we may be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a lot of Fortress of Winds.
We have Fortress of Wind and Temple of Droplets fully available.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they are at locations that aren't too slow to reach.
And we still
one I
need
would be
2
worried
wallet
about is
upgrades.
Deeper Shrine because it's at the Wind Runes, but the others are okay.
Yeah.
But though if we do Temple of Droplets, I do not want to do Octo, that's way too slow.
Yeah. I forgot this was a check, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize you didn't check it already. It'd be nice if it was something. Nope.
Not here. Yeah, go back to town. Probably there are a lot of locations in town available.
Yeah. You can do the 4-sword check.
Including this one, yes.
Oh.
That's a book. We don't want a book.
No. So right now we're kind of there's a couple checks we need. We need the big key for Cave of Flames, and we need
2 wallets.
yeah, 2 wallets, which unlocks the last bomb upgrade we need.
And then we need to go beat Vati. Which is actually the less troubling part.
Yeah,
Because Vati is not
because we
so
already went through. Since we already went through Dark Hyrule, basically it's just going straight to the boss fight.
Okay,
Oh yeah, you have this Myth Cave up here. Droplets might be the play, because you still have the one side.
yeah, Droplets and Fortress are both almost fully available. I'm only missing the boss key for Fortress. In terms of preference, I think I want to go to Fortress first.
Yeah. We're getting close to the 2 hours 20 minutes mark.
Okay. If needed, I can actually do Mazda with a glitch. It's a portal item this time, which thankfully is a bit easier to do.
We have another donation.
Yes.
It's a $5 donation from Cobingo, and I really need to lock in and read this correctly because there's a pun in it. So, I can't believe I've been going without donating yet. I've been going, bingo. So here's a few bucks for a
Oh.
good cause. P.S. Save the animals, please. And that is going towards the Save or Kill the Animals incentive for the Super Metroid run coming up later. We do have a few new incentives up for the later runs, and check those out, because there's some fun stuff.
Sweet. So this is the point of the bingo where like you really just gotta lock in because you're at the last few checks and you just kind of have to like really figure it out. But like the last two dungeons that we really have to explore, they have a lot of checks, so probably bound to be with at least one of them.
So normally here I would save and reset my game if there was nothing on the keyboard. Well, there's a book. But anyway, I'm going to do something fun. There. Yeah.
I was like, oh, interesting.
That's not how you do it. Oh, please tell me that's possible to do with the remote bombs. I hope it's possible to do with the remotes. Oh, you can do that as well, if you have the bad timing. If it's not possible to do with remotes, that's bad. Oh, come on. Okay, I will only try one more time after that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, no, I want to do that first.
That is a very neat trick if you pulled it off. Yeah, I forget the specific name for it, but basically it allows you to go to like other parts of the dungeon.
Yeah,
So.
basically using some items on the portal, on the same frame you get on the portal, creates a special stateful link. This glitch is called portal item, and in this case it would have allowed me to go out of bounds and get to the boss room very easily.
Yeah.
Without the boss key. Because otherwise I can do everything here. Oh. Nothing? Not even a wallet? Please.
I was hoping. I was like, dang.
Oh god.
Nothing. Oh man. Droplets might be the answer.
Droplets probably the answer. There are some rupees left. But I really do not want to go to Octo.
Yeah, I would say Octo is probably the worst boss in this game.
I mean, it's not the boss the issue, it's reaching the boss. You have to pull the 2 levers.
I don't like fighting him either. It's kind of annoying.
Okay, because if I'm not able to pull off an angle retention or port item, there is no way I can pull an octoclip.
we need to find these remaining boss keys and/or items we need.
I mean, hopefully we don't need them. Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
that's a deep shrine key. That's the only
that's
ones
not
I'm missing.
what we want to see. That is not what we want to see.
Yeah. That's going to be a bit complicated. Okay, that's one.
Oh, there's a wallet.
That's one. One more wallet and I can buy the bomb bag. And then it's on
It almost feels like we're 100%ing the
Well,
seed.
The issue is, on other seeds, I can do 100% in less time. It really depends where some items are.
Yeah.
And this seed has been not very nice so far. Yeah, don't do crit spin here. So in practice, in average, I would have already finished most of the runs. It's really,
Yeah.
during the marathon, I get the worst seeds possible.
It just knows. It plans for this.
Come on.
Oh. Rollers are
Come
getting you.
on. Okay.
So we only have a couple more checks in this dungeon.
Yep. This check here, that
and
close
then-
ceiling, 2 pots,
Yeah.
and 1 chest.
And it's looking like Temple of Droplets is probably the move.
Obviously it is.
Yeah.
Well, Fortress
Unless-
was
unless it's
good
right
as
here.
well.
Yeah.
That's not what we wanted to see.
No, that's not what we wanted to see.
Okay, before we go to droplets, there's one check available in town since we got the third book. And I do want to hope Fortress was required for more than the vote.
Yep.
Please?
We are also about to be at the 2:30 mark.
2:30?
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay. So we have more than... so we have half an hour.
Yeah.
It takes less than 10 minutes to get to beat Fatty, so basically 20 minutes to look for my required stuff.
Yep.
I hate you, Yellow Ray.
And we're gonna hope that it's not in Deepwood.
Yeah, I would have to go back to the ruins. But then I would be sure that I can do everything because I can just save scum my keys. Droplets though,
Yep.
if it's Octo,
If it's Octo, that's probably the worst.
I could try Octo clipping, but I'm not confident about it. I could try kinda glitching, but I don't remember the route. Like there, you would just grab a pot, push it to a certain location, so you can get links, grabbing sliding values to a certain amount, and then use it to slide in a diagonal direction, bypassing an obstacle and going to the boss room without having to unfreeze. Oh!
Oh!
Cable Flame's big key is the only stuff missing.
Yep. And we also just got the Karlov medal, which gives us a couple checks as well.
Oh, decisions. Because remember, we get Cable Flame's big key, that's go mode.
Yep. Because all we need now is to go buy the last bomb bag in the shop, and then once that's done, all we gotta do is do Cave of Flames.
I'm so desperate, I'm even going to do Blue 2.
It's literally the first boss of the game, except this time it's a mini boss, and it's blue and electric. Yep.
I present to you the Irulian... Oh, wait, the joke is about a Pokemon, but I don't remember the English name.
It's the... Oh, yeah.
Hyrulean Wobbuffet.
It's a shiny variant of a green shoe.
Oh, my execution is bad. Okay, and I have activated a new debuff. The cat has entered my room through the window. Okay, I have that RNG. Okay, I wanted to open the door for the cat while the boss was giving me that RNG. You can thank the cat.
And I'm good. Well, This is down goes.
Is Discord acting up or is my network acting up?
It cut out a bit for me too.
Okay. Okay, Dark Maze is going up. Yes.
So this area is has a lot of chest. Lantern is also required for this area, so
Well, technically, you can't even reach this area with a lantern unless you have the red whoop enabled at start and the
True.
Rom-Steïn. But yeah,
Yep.
it's hard to navigate in this room without the lantern. You need to know the layout. Like, makes me think about that room in Link to the Past Randomizer, where the runners are just completely in the dark and they do the room completely blind. You could do that as well here.
yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's not the right one.
nope.
That's Fortress.
Yep, and that gives you another 2 checks. There are quite a bit of checks coming up right now, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was really hoping it would be there.
I was also hoping it was gonna be there. And Deepwood Shrine, I think we have everything now, right?
Yes, we do.
Truly wanting you to go back there.
Do I sound like I want? No. No, I don't.
So, I think we have, what, how many more checks in here? There's like,
A few.
not including the balls. Yeah, I would say there's like, what, 4?
3.
Yeah. Oof. I have a feeling they're gonna want us to go back to another dungeon. Unless you want to fight Octo.
If I really have to do Octo, that will be through a glitch. I will really not. Okay, full sword enables you to one cycle the mud pillar.
Hmm. Well, you can check the Karlov medal.
Yep. Please be here. Please be here. Yes!
Yes! All right.
No, 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 not yet. Not yet.
Gotta get that last bomb bag. All right, we're down to the last one.
Now we can go.
Oh, feels good to be on go mode.
So, since Clear Rock is only a hit counter every time, not a damage counter, you can advance the cycles with anything that does damage. And one of my favorite strat is using the bow. You can also do that with the sword beam, actually. 1, 2,
Oh wow, I didn't even know.
5, 6, 7, 8. The first and second waves, you need 8 hits, and the last wave you only need 5.
Wow.
Okay, last one.
Yep.
I want him facing down so that the next transition is faster, because the cutscene will automatically put Clear Rock facing down, so if it's already facing down, it loads instantly. And that's Clear Rock. All that search for the boss key only for a fight that durated less than 2 minutes. And
that gives a check inside of the mines.
yes, the last check in the mines that we need to do, because we need to full clear Mount Crenel. And let me put back the 4-sword mode as well. And conveniently, Darker Castle is here, just on the side.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that normally would be time, but as you know, we met a certain incentive, so time is not on Blackout now.
It is on defeating Vadi.
Exactly.
And thanks to everyone who donated to make that happen.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so here I activate my Din's Charm. I'm going to bonk in the wall. This triggers both cutscenes at the same time. And goodbye. I now do 1.5 times damage. Oh really? That shield bash. I hate that move.
And Rondavati.
Okay, so Vati1, in order to 3-cycle Vati1, you need either the Great Spin, a well-placed roll attack, or just have the Din Charm. It's as simple as that. With Din Charm you can just mash and you get 3 cycles. Well, hello there.
We got some legendary music going on.
Now he's going to have 4 eyes. And now I need to use the Gust Jar. When he stops, that's the right frame to just do one puff instead of sucking. And yeah, that's 3 cycles.
Yeah,
Just with the charm.
yep.
Now the most annoying part of Vati. Well, I do have down thrust to make the first cycle a bit easier. I said, excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, it cannot be twice the same eyes, so that means it's obviously on the left if the left eye lights up. You can do your cloning pattern in a square instead of a wall. This makes it a bit easier to dodge Vati's hits, though he is trolling here. I need to have a spin attack precisely with the clones. That's what makes me able to get 3 cycles on this phase of Vati. He's going to troll. Yeah, he's going to troll on the right side. He's going up in here. Great.
There we go.
And here we go.
Alright. Phase 3.
If you need to heal, there are 2 fairies in pots here, but, well, I have a blue potion in inventory, I don't need to heal. You get to the pedestal, you are completely invulnerable in here. So you can just wait until Vati digs his arm. I would have preferred the other one, but that's okay. And here you really need either Great Spin or the Boomerang to make this easier, or else the eye can troll you.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if I can get the swag strat here. In order to use the cane on the arm, you can do a portal item that makes it a little bit... Oh, much too early. Okay, can I get limitless? I cannot. Okay. Wait, where is it? Okay, I got it.
I was worried there for a second.
Okay, I put the red link in the center because if it goes to the extreme side of the arena, the clones can at least float. And I controlled here.
Yeah, this part is always something.
So you only need 2 hits to advance the cycle, so I just do a roll attack, which is the fastest way to do that. And you guessed, 3 volleys will do it. Okay, last one coming up. Last hit on
Alright,
Vati is
last
the
one.
time, so please be ready. And I'm going to equip the bombs. I want to showcase a cool glitch if the game allows me to. Okay, can I get i.png? i.png. That's time.
Yeah. Alright, GG on that one.
Please tell me it's under 3 hours.
It is.
Good. That was such a bad seed.
It was 2 hours, 47 minutes, and 29 seconds.
Can you repeat the minutes, please?
2 hours, 47 minutes, and 29 seconds.
47, okay. That's actually the worst seed if I count all my practice seeds. Marathon luck. Oh, okay, shout out to the whole Minish Maker community. This is where the randomizer is born. This randomizer has a port on Archipelago, maintained by Eternal Code, and my controller is now dead. Okay, it's working again. Yes! Thanks everyone. Thank you, Wolfgang, for commentating with me. Thanks to Deoxys and... Who joined Deoxys? Oh, Retroscope, of course. Who are two Francophone randomizers runner. They participated in the previous tournaments. We did organize tournaments years ago. And yeah, that's the end.
But yeah. And then there's a you know, a lot of room for people that if anyone's ever interested in this randomizer. So.
Yep, it's on the Minish Maker server. I think it's easily findable, especially if you have access to the Zelda speedrun server. It has links to every randomizer servers available. And I believe the hosts wanted an interview with me.
Unless
we're a bit too late. Unless we're late.
I mean, if there's anything in particular you want to like mention about this run, go ahead. I don't have any specific questions though.
The seed was bad. Yeah, that's an unlucky combo with the bingo board.
The only thing I'll say is like we did almost full clear the map, so we did do a lot of checks that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I almost leaked Nitro Speedrun's files on my screen share.
Oh, well, that would have been exciting.
I'm just checking if we are too late compared to the schedule. Or should be fine.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, on the original schedule.
For this showcase.
Thank you for allowing me to showcase my randomizer games every marathon. I've showcased Minish Cap a lot. I've showcased FF5 a lot. Well, tomorrow I'll showcase another version of FF5 that I've not showcased yet in Bingothon. I'm always happy to showcase something, especially something new and entertaining. I hope it was entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was certainly entertaining to see me try glitches and not getting them.
It happens.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll learn for next time.
And then you can submit more randomizers. Yay.
I'll try to learn new randomizers as well so I can submit more. In any way, thank you so much, Bingothon. Because
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those marathons I'm actually looking forward every year, and I'm happy I'm able to participate as a runner, as a tech person, and as a restreamer at Nitro. I'm always happy to help during caritative marathons. Yeah, don't forget, we're doing this for Dr. Without Borders or Médecins Sans Frontières for those who like the French pronunciation. They need the money. They don't get. They are independent, so they don't get governmental money. They only get their funds from generosity, from donators. So please, if you can, help them. Thank you all so much. And I'll just bail here and go to the French side. For now, I wish you the best until tomorrow morning, where I will be here again.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
be
I'll see everyone.
taking a short break. Next run coming up is Link's Awakening Randomizer as well. So stay tuned for that. We still have a little bit to go with the donation, or sorry, the bid war for the sprite choice. So make sure to get your last minute donations in.
Well,
Hi everybody, welcome to LADX Randomizer. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hey, look at that, it's D7. Believe it or not, I cannot really do anything in this dungeon with just my current pool, and I totally pretended to die there. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's an L statue right here. The letter Alright, let's go give Mr. Ray his letter. All I have is this secret station!
Are you okay?
I got the tail key. Let's go use the tail key. Let's go put the tail key in the hole, the slot hole. Let's go put the key in the hole, keyhole.
The hole in the key.
We'll
We'll put the hole in the key as we put the house in the cow. I didn't think I would ever be in a
Put the key in the hole. Put the key in the hole. Get the key for the keyhole. The keyhole. This is painful. All right. We're gonna keep doing this until we are sufficiently into the floor below us. We now walk onto this, pop over here like this.
And we will be here for some time. Oh boy.
I have to make this gap jump, or I'm gonna cry. Never mind, I'm crying.
Are you okay? Stop falling down.
I can't. Not be back up. Zip zap, zoom bap. Zip zap, zoom bap. This is it, the last jump. Chat, to pop off, freaking pop off, baby, let's go! Just had a very sudden, very sad realization. There was always going to be the chance that I couldn't fight this mini boss. All of this for content.